This is a basic tutorial on how to create a Powtoon presentation. You want to create a new studio project. And there are some templates that you can choose from. However, today I'm going to show you just how to make a presentation from scratch. So go on the blank presentation. If this is your first time using Powtoon, I highly recommend watching the tutorial, but since I've done this before for today, I'm going to skip it. First of all, I'm going to title my presentation. And Powtoon does not automatically save your presentation, so I highly recommend pressing save several times even while you are working on it, and of course before you exit Powtoon. So right now I am on this style here, and I can change it, but many of the styles you actually do have to pay for. So if you want to find a free style, you have to make sure that it does not say pro or business. When you play Powtoon, it will go continuously like a movie. So take a look at this control bar down here. This is extremely important. If you hit the plus, you can add how long your slide will play for, and also the minus, you can subtract the time on your slide as well if you think it is too long. Everything that you place inside your Powtoon, you have to adjust the timing on each item separately. I'll show you what that means in just a moment. Here we have another very important control panel. You have your text effects. If you click more, you can have more. You can scroll down using this little bar here. We have characters. The animated characters, you have to choose animation if you would like your characters to move. And there's plenty to choose from here. You also have props that you can add and scroll through and look at these, as well as backgrounds, and you might want to just look around here and see what you can do. So I'm going to choose a background. All right. Now I want to add some text, but I want to do some cool effects. So I'm going to come over here to more, and I think I will choose this one first. So double click, and I will type. I can obviously adjust the size and the font here as well. And if I'm ready, I can apply. I also would like to move the text box. And notice that the little hand is down here. This shows me when this text is actually going to come into my slide and when it is going to leave. So I'm going to have it come in after 2 seconds, and I do want it to stay for the entire slide, so I'm leaving it all the way until 7 seconds. Now I want to add another text box using a different effect. So I'm going to choose this one, double click inside, and here we go. And apply. But I don't want this text to come in at exactly the same time as the other. So you see that they're right on top of each other. I'm going to move this second one to come in at about 4 seconds. And I would like it to stay to the end, but I want to adjust the time on the entire slide. So I'm going to add a couple seconds to the entire slide. And if I do that, and I want this effect to stay, I want to make sure that it goes all the way to 9 seconds. So you can preview your presentation at any time. Let's just take a look. This just plays the current slide, and this larger button will play the entire thing. So if you just want to play the current slide, let's click here. Okay, so that's how that looks. And I'm going to add an animated character. So let's see here. Okay, let's move her over here. And so you'll notice here on the timeline where each thing enters and where it leaves. So we have the first text box, the second, and then we have the animated girl. And I'm going to click on the girl. It shows me when she comes in and it shows me when she leaves. So maybe I would like her to come in way at the beginning. So I'm going to move this down and she can be there the whole time. Notice these arrows here. This can also show you how she comes in. So maybe fade and fade out. Now I would like to add another slide. And let's see, I'm going to add a little more text. And apply. Now I want to show you how to add an image. You do have the image button on the side, but I found that if you try to do an image search, there aren't that many great pictures that pop up. So I'm going to go back to my library. What you need to do is you need to open a new tab. You should probably go to Google and search the image that you are looking for. And what I end up doing is getting it and I save it to my computer. After you've saved it to the computer, you go back to your Powtoon, and then you can go to your library and you want to upload whatever picture it is that you have saved. So upload and choose your image, open. I already have this one here, but I just wanted to show you guys that you do have to click upload in order to get the image into your library. Once it's here in your library, then you can click the little button and you can add it to your Powtoon. And using the corner, adjusting the size of my image. Remember that everything that you place into your slide is shown down here as far as timing. So if I click on the letters, I can see that they come in at 0 and they leave at 10. So maybe I don't want them to come in until after about 1 second. And let's see, I want to make the entire slide longer, and I want these guys to actually leave. So let's see. First I need to move this other guy over. So I didn't want both things popping in at the same time. I have my letters, if I click on this, coming in at 2 seconds and leaving at 12, but I want them to stay for the entire slide, so I'm going to drag that over to 14 seconds. Now if I click on this, this is the image. So the image is coming in at 7 seconds, and I can even adjust how it comes in. And the image, I can adjust how it leaves as well. And now, of course, I want to preview, play current slide. Okay, so if I think it's going too fast or going too slow, then I obviously need to just keep adjusting my timing. You can get some different styles, but remember, not if it says pro or business. I like to use this one sometimes, use this style. And you can find some different characters over here and just search for things that you would like to put in there as well. All right. So let's see if I can play this whole thing here. Play and continue, just to kind of check out how everything looks. And again, you're going to want to keep adjusting the timing on everything if it goes too fast or too slow. As far as adding music, you can, but this is a basic tutorial, so we're not going to get fancy and worry about voiceover or music tracks at this point. But there are some pre-made songs in here. The only ones you can do are the ones that are green that say add. So you can kind of go through and look around and see what you want. I'm just going to pick one and apply. And it should apply the music in the background on my whole video. You, of course, then want to preview your entire video. So come on up here and preview it. All right, looks like I need to keep working on that. I hope you have found this tutorial helpful and have fun creating your Powtoon.